What's up, everybody? Today we're trying out a game called Cube Chaos.
Yes.
This game, from what I understand, is a roguelike game where there's a bunch of different cubes that do a whole variety of different things, and it pits you up against an enemy who's doing the same idea as you with random cubes, and you just gotta see who can defeat the other one first. It looks very simple, but the reviews on this game are like, don't judge a book by its cover. This game's really good. So, going into it blind, we're gonna find out for ourselves.
Alrighty.
And there's a tutorial. First tutorial battle. Click it. Click on the left side to place down cubes from your hand.
Okay.
So, I'll put down a cube right there. Dwarven Warrior. Charging. Every 3 seconds, moves forwards. Oh, which it's doing, which is why I'm having a hard time mousing over him.
Yeah, right.
So I'll mouse over the one over here. Melee. Every 2 seconds, deal 5 damage to every touching enemy and neutral.
Okay.
Okay. Placing cubes requires and consumes mana. Can it get above? Oh, okay. It'll just break through the wall. Okay. Via mouse over or right click. Right click anywhere else to hide the cube info thing. May change the speed of the game on the bottom.
Okay.
So it's normally on 1, but we can just be like pew 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 pew. Players without a leader lose the battle, causing the other player to win. So we're doing damage to the leader over there. Victory. Enter or click to continue. Okay.
Alrighty.
Second tutorial battle. This battle starts paused, pause/unpaused, via shift or space. Okay. I also have a couple of other things. Healing container. Every 10 seconds, heal a random damaged ally for 1 HP. Explodes 5. Before this thing dies, touching cubes, it takes 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then excavate. After this is created, deal 3 damage to the cube below. Strength 2, this deals 2 more damage. Interesting. And then this guy's got a bunch of spikes. When there's a neutral cube below, deal 20 damage to it, then replace this ability with burrowed. Every 2 seconds, if there is a non-allied cube above, deal 3 damage to it.
Okay. So they'll have to dig into the ground and then they'll become spikes.
Okay. And then tiny castle. Every 30 seconds, create a castle knight above.
Okay.
Okay. So, what if we just kind of just send a dwarf guy over there? And then, alright, so many overlays and odd keys. Try H for health.
Shows you the health of everything.
Okay. Click, use number keys or scrolls, select which cubes to place. There are 3 ways to win this battle. Get creative. So I can dig down 1 and then have one of these guys like fall into the hole that it makes.
Mm-hmm.
And then
which would let it dig to the right.
So try something like that. Oh, the thing died. Oh, I spent all my mana. Okay, there. Now there's a space. So this guy's gonna die. But these guys will theoretically fall into a hole.
And then start digging to the right.
Okay.
Which theoretically will help let them destroy the spikes.
Yeah. And then
like,
yeah, we just
bring the power down and...
yeah, just dig them down and then go pew 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 pew. Okay. I dig it. Gain your species species specific dwarf. Wait, species specific perk, which is dwarf.
Yes.
Always start with sturdy stone in your hand. Okay. So we got sturdy stone. Enemy AI also places cubes from its hand. Dwarven warrior, stone, and a laser. Every 3 seconds, create a laser beam in front. Ooh.
That's probably what your stones are for, is to block those lasers.
I also have a Shrine to Recovery. Every 10 times an ally heals a cube, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Armor 1 before this takes damage, negate 1 of that damage. Oh, so if I got a healer behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so you could do that.
So we do something like that. We'll get these going. We have a healer here. This costs 100 mana,
100
though.
mana to build that, which...
So that's a lot. But can we just win with this? Oh, now that there's a laser beam, we definitely want to be underneath it. There we go. Look, I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole.
Diggy hole.
Diggy hole.
Oh, now they're gonna start diggy holing.
Yeah, but it's too late. We already got him.
Okay.
Okay. Class specific perk. Priest. Every 10 seconds, heal a random damaged ally for 3 HP. I like
Perfect.
that. And then Priest Dwarf. Your stone regenerates 6 HP per minute. Okay. Exit the tutorial. No more starts from here. Good luck. Okay.
Okay.
So we are a Priest Dwarf. We got perk chests. Regular battles. Cursed battles. Curse of Ghosts. After an enemy is created, it gains Vengeance 1, dealing 1 damage to any cube that kills them.
Ooh.
Curse of Looting. After you lose a battle, also lose half of your gold if you have any. Same thing. Curse of Compression. Every 30 seconds, every enemy with an empty space below moves downwards and gains 1 extra HP. You got random events, which could be nearly anything. A couple of these... Oh, the swirly was just because I was... It's showing what you can reach from it. Okay.
Yeah.
Get curses and perks in equal measures from that.
Yeah.
Okay. I almost want to go like pure south of this question mark and then up to the scales.
Yep.
And then go.
Yeah, we can do that. I like that.
Okay. Select your cubes. So we
you might as well do all for now because
we already have all equipped technically. So
yep.
All right. Enemy has wooden flooring. And there's a neutral cube below. Deal 20 damage to it. Then replace this ability with burrowed.
Yep. So again, it'll dig down and become the floor.
Sure. Before this dies, deal 1 damage to the cube which killed it. After the enemy moves to a position above it, give it splinters.
Okay, so that's actually going to hurt back if you just try to dig through it like you've been doing.
Yeah, but we have healers, so it's fine. Every 2 seconds, create a diagonal down laser beam in front. That could be
So
scary.
that'll shoot into the hole, which is...
Mana battery. After this is created, gain 40 max mana. After this dies, lose that much.
Okay.
And then every 1/6 of a second move forwards. That's fast. Flying, projectile 8. Before this collides with a non-ally, this dies and deals 8 damage to it. Apply 8 poison damage to non-allies this damages. So it's just an angry beam of death.
So that's going to be a problem. So you might want to make some walls around your priest at some point. So that those things can't just collide with your priest and kill them.
I like it. And then I think I still want to... Well, I mean, it's a down laser. Maybe I just accept splinters.
Good.
Let's see. 25 mana.
Yeah, and I got 25 mana.
Oh, the laser beam it's shooting its own wooden floors.
Oh, that's not very smart.
Oh, there goes that bolt. But he shot it too low. Okay, so you know what? Let's just send in the cavalry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's another lower laser that we got to fight our way past. No, we're digging. Well, we got him, but we're still digging a hole. Diggy hole.
Yeah. He's already in trouble, though.
Don't worry, he placed wood way over here.
Yep.
No, he's fighting back. Oh, okay. But now I get to place that.
That's true.
So now, our guys that are in the back line here. Oh, perfect. XP gained 5.
Alrighty.
Select a cube. Gear. Every 10 seconds, accelerate all touching non-leader allies by 1 second. Giant Leech. Lifesteal. This heals for half the damage it deals. Every second it moves forward. Every 2 seconds, deal 3 damage to every touching enemy and neutral. Before this is blocked from moving horizontally, move upward so it can climb. Ooh. And it only costs 15 mana, too.
Yeah, and it heals for half the damage it deals, which does synergize with your tower thing.
It starts with missing hit points, though. It's 5 out of 8 hit points, which is interesting.
That is true.
Novelty Spirit. Regeneration 5. Heal 1 HP 5 times per minute. After another ally is created, if no other ally with the same name exists in your hand or battlefield, create a copy of it above it.
Yeah, but it also costs 93 mana.
Yeah, I think I'm going to grab this Giant Leech.
I agree.
Okay, so we got Injured Veterans. After an ally is created, your starting leader deals 1 damage to it and grants it 1 extra HP.
Which is fine if you're going to be able to heal them.
That's true. Before an undamaged enemy takes damage, they will take that much damage again 20 seconds later. And then afflictions. Before an ally gains an ability, a random non-leader enemy also gains that ability, and 3 poison. Cooldown 1 second.
Okay. I think I just like the veterans personally.
Yeah.
Out of these.
I agree. And then random event. Time Machine. Sell the future, 150 gold, time loop curse, which is after you lose a battle, return to the beginning of a new map. Replicate the present, get the paradox clock perk. Every 10 seconds, a second happens for every cube in your hand.
Wait. Every 10 seconds, a second happens for every cube in your hand. Okay.
Sure. So we would skip some time.
Yeah.
And then return to the past, minus 50 gold. Return to the start of the first map, difficulty still remains. And then several lock options. Well, we don't have 50 gold. So...
Well, sell the future. You're not going to lose.
You're not interested in the paradox clock?
I mean, you could if you want. But that one makes you money. And a lot of it.
Yeah.
But you're afraid of losing a fight?
It's a little scary. Also, there's values to the things, and the value of the curse is negative 200. For whatever that's worth.
Yeah. Well, then replicate the present then.
Yeah, like I'm scared.
You'll have some weird time skips now.
Plus we're gonna go for this fight with the Curse of Looping. Okay, they have Mana Thorned Wall. After this is created, gain 20 max mana. After this dies, lose that much. Every second, if you have more than 60 mana, this heals for 1 HP. Before this takes damage, if you have more than 60 mana, deal 1 damage to the culprit.
Oh.
Leader Regeneration. After this is created, a random ally leader gets Regeneration 2. Scaling 2. After this is created, cubes with the same name in your hand cost 2 more. So, you can't play a lot of those.
Okay.
Sunflower. Every minute, move upwards and create a plant stem below.
Oh.
Sure. And then the plant stem is Regeneration 4 and Growth 1. Okay, so just angry walls.
Yep.
Altar of Fire. Every 2 seconds, if there's an ally above, wait until it has less than 0 HP, silently deal 4 damage to it, and add a free spark to your hand. Which is
that's
a projectile shot.
So I think their goal is to put an altar of fire down and then grow a sunflower on it.
Yeah, that seems about right. And then Strength Project, Energy Regeneration. This gains 2 energy every minute. After another ally with a different name is placed, give it strength equal to the energy on this, and then this dies. Okay. So it starts with a monothorned wall right there. So they're probably gonna be shooting some shots. So let's get a stone in front of our guy just to be safe.
Yeah.
And then do we just send in the giant leech and see what happens?
Yeah, just send in some leeches and let them go.
More leech. Leech brigade. And just eat it and then run past it.
Yeah, it's like, screw it, we're going right for the big guy.
And then just nom 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 nom.
Oh, huh. They can kind of just stack on each other.
Which is fine, because they're still biting it from the top.
That's true.
Yeah, we're just... These leeches are just... Alright. This is fine.
I like the notion... And actually, you could go real spicy with what you have done.
Yeah.
And you could do, like... leeches up top and then have the dwarves going underneath at the same time.
Diggy dwarves. Every 2 seconds, apply 13 poison to this and add a free spark cube to your hand. So we saw what the spark cubes were.
Uh-huh.
So this is just a bonfire that just burns itself out to give you stuff. After a cube with a different name is created, create a copy of that cube above that cube. Creation amplifier. But that has no restrictions, it looks like.
No, but it costs 100 mana to put it up.
Yeah.
But once that's up, everything that you create, you're just creating a double.
It's not bad. After this is created, every enemy takes 1 damage and loses 1 max HP.
And again, that costs 90.
And
you create it, but it explodes immediately because it has 0 health.
Yes.
So it's just you make it, and it's essentially like a spell of just hit everything.
But if we can save up for that creation amplifier,
that's pretty cool.
Pretty good. Perk reward: Bottled Army. Consumable, only works in battles. As a free 8 armies to your hand, it makes 8 copies of the next cube placed at half price.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, that could be fun for the boss battle.
Curses and perks in equal measure.
All right.
So for the first 5 placed allies, generate their mana cost in mana back.
Ooh.
But
that's actually really good.
But at the start of each battle, each enemy leader increases max mana and current mana by 60.
Okay. Well, so that lets the enemy get a boost of a start, but it also gives you the first 5 allies placed generates their mana cost back, which means as long as you've got the mana for it, your first 5 are free.
Yes. Which is pretty good, because then I can just save up for my duplicator and then go nuts.
That's true.
Every 10 minutes, your starting leader deals 10 damage to all cubes, including this includes itself.
Ooh.
Every 10 minutes.
Now, again, don't forget you're speeding up time with
it's true.
A lot of things.
But still, it's crazy. And also, that's times 2. Oh, and this one is times 4. So we get 1 of the prepared, but we get 4 curses of preparation.
Oh, dang.
So that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
And this is 2 and 2. Start of each battle, the enemy gains a strong melee attacker for each life you still have left. Ooh, no,
Which
thank
is
you.
3.
After an enemy is created, it moves backwards thrice. After an enemy is created, if it has more than 0 HP, it gains 2 extra HP. So they'd be healthier, but they'd start further back.
I don't think that's that good either.
Do we want to just give the enemy infinite mana? It seems like a terrible idea.
Potentially a terrible idea.
We can also re-roll, but I also like that you have to pay to leave.
Pay to leave, right? If you decide, you know what, I don't want any of these, you got to pay to leave.
What kind of pyramid scheme is this?
We could do 1 re-roll and see if there's anything more exciting.
Oh dear!
But it's real spicy considering these are double-edged swords.
The prepared is so good.
You are tempted for that prepared.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Obtain a golden perk. It was an achievement. I did it for the cheeve.
Of course.
All right, and then we get a perk right here. Residue healing. After a leader heals a non-leader ally, that ally gains 1 regeneration, which, I mean, we have a priest, so that seems pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Start with a Ring of Death, which gives a non-leader 1 deadly every 2 minutes, destroying the next enemy damaged. And is returned when the cube dies. Then Toy House. +1 hand size, +10 max mana, +10 mana, 1 random consumable, and a random cube, then lose this perk. The extra mana is good for our situation of getting it rolling.
That is true.
Random consumable is nice. Random cube could be fine.
It's still good, even if you don't end up using it.
So
+1 hand size is always nice.
Residue healing or Toy House, I think is.
That's the trick. The residue healing is good if you're going to lean into the healing. The Toy House is better if you're not.
I'm going to go for the Toy House just because we have that very expensive cube, and the earlier we can get that rolling, the better.
I agree.
Secret Tunnel. Consumable. Only works outside of battles. Add a path between 2 random map nodes which don't have a path. This may create backward paths, useless paths, or loops.
Perfect.
Secret Tunnel through the
mountain.
Boss battle. Okay. We have a rain cloud.
Oh, yeah, and that was your random cube.
Flying. Every 5 seconds, teleport to 10 spaces above a random enemy. Every second, deal 1 damage to this and create water below.
Huh. And
then water. Liquid. Move sideways randomly every 1/6 of a second. Colliding non-liquids swap through this cube instead.
Yeah.
Every 10 seconds, deal 1 damage to the first enemy any distance below this. Retaliate 1. After this takes damage by a non-ally, deal 1 damage back.
Huh. Interesting.
So I feel like we could, like, drown people.
Yeah?
But I have a feeling we can drown ourselves if we're not careful.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Well, we're going to choose all because we have the space for everything still.
Yeah, currently have the space.
What do they have? Leader healer. Every 30 seconds, heal a random damaged allied leader for 6 HP.
Yeah.
A healing laser. Every second, create a healing laser beam in front. Water portal. Dies after 3 minutes. Every 5 seconds, create a neutral water below. Knight. Does 3 damage to every touching enemy in neutral, and it can climb. Add-on. After another non-add-on ally is placed, it gains all of the abilities of this. However, it loses add-on dies. Acidic. Deals 1 damage to all touching cubes with different names. Chaos Anthill. Every 15 seconds, create a Rambo Ant above. And a Rainbow Ant... every 2/3 of a second, deals 1 damage to every touching enemy and neutral enemy. After it's created, it gains a random bonus. Dies after a minute. Can climb.
Well, dang.
Alright, well. Okay. So, because...
So you start with 60 mana, and the first 5 things that we play...
Just a super boss shield, boss, couple of leader healers, a chaos anthill, couple of knights, healing laser, couple of water portals, because we gave him all of the starting mana.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first...
But our first 5 dudes instantly refund their mana.
So just a bunch of leeches, charge early, hope for the best while we wait for our duplicator to save up.
Well, so here's 2 options, right? We could do 4 leeches, 5 leeches to start, but the leeches are dirt cheap already. What are the basic dwarfs cost?
A little bit more, 25.
A little bit more. So we could potentially do 5 dwarves.
They hit hard.
There's also a world where we could go really spicy. And we put out 4 things and hold for the 100. So that we get the mana back for the duplicator.
Let's see. Where's the duplicator thing? What was the thing that was doing it?
The duplicator? Or the mana?
The mana one. The one where we start with the extra mana.
It should be. No, those are all the enemy. That's the enemy one. It's over on our side. It's
The first 5 placed allies generate their mana cost and mana back.
oh, ally specifically. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No,
that is an ally.
You know what?
I don't know if
it.
we want to hold that long, but yeah, we could put out 4 dwarves and see what happens.
All right. And then here we're just gonna speed up. Oh, that water is watering.
That's okay.
Okay, hold on.
Oof.
They just gotta hold out. Okay. Now this can go anywhere.
Yes.
So we'll put that maybe even behind our leader. Well, if they get to our leader,
we're in trouble. So putting it in front is fine. Now here's the question, right?
Do we place another one?
It would oh no, with a different name.
After you cube with
so it can't.
Well, this is a different name than this, so
Right,
it
so
can't amplify itself.
But we could theoretically put 2 of these out.
Which means that for every unit we create 3 units.
Correct. But then we're back to 0 mana, and then although it looks like we might be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Go for it.
Let's try it.
They have so many lasers over there.
Those are healing lasers.
Oh, right. Right. So now, as soon as we can, we need to start putting units out again.
Okay, so now we place that.
And it wall of leeches.
And yeah, look, they're flooding with water. We're flooding with leeches. There we go. There we go. Leeches go. Leech swarm.
I like how we still do have 1 dwarf in there. That's just like, help.
Look at just all of the leeches just piled up. Just nom 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 nom.
So that's a spicy start, but I kind of like it.
All right. Every 10 seconds, heal all touching allies for 1 HP. Eldritch Influence. After this is created, the first cube in your hand which doesn't already have Eldritch gains Eldritch, 5 extra XP, and poison is 3. Eldritch. After this dies, a random allied leader loses max HP and gains damage equal to this cube's max HP.
Ooh. That's amazing.
And then poison is 3. Again, it's another 100 mana cube, though.
Right.
And then the Coin of Accuracy. Before an enemy takes damage, 50% chance to double the amount, otherwise reduce it by 2. Not for 100 mana.
Jeez.
Everything's so expansive.
I could maybe take the healing one.
But it's a healing wall, which means that we can't do it anything past the halfway mark, which is...
Yeah, but we can put it in the back, like next to our duplicator, so that if something starts hitting the duplicator, we can keep that alive.
And then, like, our leader as well.
Our leader, yeah.
Okay. A shop. We have 130, so we can't afford everything.
Wait, we can buy curse perks.
After an ally is placed, every other ally with the same name takes a little bit of damage.
Oh, that's actually so bad for... Oh, okay. So it would give us money.
Yes.
To take that perk. Now, we don't want that because the entire point of our current setup is multiplying how many things we put out. So if we're putting out, triple leeches, we do not want that curse.
Yeah. After this is created, all enemies gain zap. After 1 second, deal 1 damage to a random enemy within range of 7 spaces and lose this ability. Interesting.
Okay, so they hurt each other.
Consumable. Teleport to the last node of the map. Need to finish one of our maps than usual to win.
So if you go to a new map and you're like, it's a no for me, dog, you can just skip the whole thing.
At the start of each battle and after a cube is placed, if it's not a leader, create a copy at the diagonally opposite position with inverted movement. Also, enemy leaders with with 0 HP cannot die.
Huh?
The
start of each battle and after a cube is placed, if it's not a leader. Oh.
Yeah, weird things happen.
So you basically create a ceiling that duplicates the fight.
All right then. I can get another priest dwarf.
Yeah, make your stone regenerate even harder.
And then just priest. Dangerous game. Another consumable. I don't think I take any of these. I think I'm just gonna
You're just gonna walk away?
walk away, hold my money.
Okay.
All right.
New map. Ooh.
Perk chest, but if you have more than one life, lose one.
Oh. Well, but there's also cooler things on this column.
Upgrade your perks.
There you go.
That's interesting.
There's a heart, which I assume is just
Gain
gain
one
life.
Yeah.
The problem, of course, is if we go to that blacksmith, we are taking damage from that last chest.
Yeah, but
That top row has... I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Curse of Armor. Enemy leaders take one less damage from cubes in the same row. That's not amazing. But I have to take this curse to get to the blacksmith.
It's true. So, okay, keeping that in mind, that means we want to try to attack from above or below if we can.
Well, our leeches tend to climb, so...
Yeah, exactly. We'll just chew on his head a little bit.
After this is created, every cube in your hand with the same name gets extra HP, but it's a very thick wall.
Yeah.
Fire breathing imbuement. After another add-on ally is placed, gains stuff. Every 0.7 seconds, if there's an enemy in one or two positions in the front, deal 1 damage to all cubes in those 2 positions. After this is placed, exile a random non-leader ally with the same name and lose its ability. Rats.
They do rat things.
They gain XP or HP. They charge. They melee. They climb. Yep. Summer Shrine. Every 5 seconds, a random ally gets an extra hit point. A Nanoran. Charges, does melee, climbs, and then after this is created, gains half a hit point for every enemy.
Oh.
And then Oblivion Comet. Every 3 minutes, deal 9 damage to every cube with regen.
Okay, so he's there to give his army a ton of health and then survive the Oblivions.
It does seem that way.
And he actually is going to punish you for having too many things of the same name.
I'm going to go extra spicy today.
Oh. I hadn't thought of that.
The less of them I make. Oh, but they're not going to be able to get through that eternal wall. So they're just chilling for a second.
That's fine. There's 100 mana.
Just...
Well, alright then. So you're going to need to start putting on some leeches, I think.
Leeches. The leeches are just going to climb over.
Oh, look at those Oblivions! Never mind, they're dead. The leeches ate them.
My goal is Leech Swarm.
I mean... It's working!
Just... Army o' leeches.
Yeah?
Leader's Phylactery. Before an ally leader takes more than 0 damage, negate all of that damage and deal that much damage to this.
Okay, so basically they have to deal extra damage to your leader first.
Sure.
Okay.
Orbital Laser Wasp. Ugh.
Free placement, so you can put it wherever you want.
Flying. 6 times per second, create a laser beam below this. This dies after 5 seconds.
So you theoretically could just...
Every tick, the cube, 0 in front and 1 below will take 1 damage, and this dies without triggering abilities. If empty, replicate in that direction.
So basically it fires straight down until it hits something.
Okay.
And then deals damage and removes itself.
And it costs 70.
It does cost 70, but you...
We start with like 60, so I can just wait and then place a bunch of these and then...
Uh-huh.
And then wait a little longer and then...
Yeah.
Laser Conflux. Every half a second move forward, flying... 3 times per second, randomly either create a laser forwards or either diagonally upwards or diagonally downwards. Projectile 5. Before this collides with a non-ally, this dies and deals 5 damage to it. This dies after 30 seconds. So
it'll fire.
Do we want to shoot a thing that shoots straight down, or do we want to just go
Pray and spray.
wave crazy lasers and see what happens.
I don't know. I think either one of those are going to be fun.
I think the laser conflux is funnier somehow. Also,
I
this
agree.
is a wasp and
Fair enough.
bottled
Hey, consumable
gold.
gain money.
I should just probably use that.
Probably.
All right. Spend gold to upgrade perks.
Oh, how much money does it cost to upgrade the bottled gold?
Let's go through in order.
All right.
Injured veterans becomes enduring injured veterans. After an ally takes damage from an ally, the victim also gains that much plus 1 extra HP. So if you harm your friends, they'll get stronger for it. So you remember that curse where like all of your allies are taking half a damage?
Yeah.
Combined with that would have been
good.
nutty.
Okay.
The paradox clock. Your hand is part of the world with all of the benefits and downsides that entails. The start of each battle, remove leader from each cube in your hand.
Huh? I'm so confused by some of the things.
There's a lot to unpack here.
And then we got the 3 consumable ones.
Look how expensive the bottled army.
These are
The army. After you place an ally, lose 5 times its mana cost in mana, and then create copies of it in the 8 surrounding positions. Secret tunnel. Right now, at the start of each map, add 5 paths between random map nodes. It stops becoming consumable.
Yeah.
Oh, the army also stops becoming consumable. It's just that's just a thing. Oh no.
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't have enough money for the bottled army. The secret tunnel, we surprisingly have enough money for. Secret tunnel is dirt cheap.
Right.
Many secret tunnels.
Right now, at the start of each map, add 5 paths between random map nodes which don't have a path, which may create backwards, useless paths, or loops.
Theoretically, it would get us around. Oh yeah, repeating bottled gold.
Before you take a step on the map, also gain 20 gold. So it costs 150 gold, but every map you're gaining more gold.
Yeah, which would take 8 maps to break even. Or 8 steps, I guess.
Can I go into like money debt? Can I just?
No.
Look, it says...
But to be fair, we don't. Oh well.
Look, and
It says minus money.
if you place an ally, now would this count for the free allies?
Oh, well,
It let me do it. It let me do it. I have negative 407. There
are consequences.
Well, I might prove to regret that decision.
I'm so concerned.
Start a battle. 5 free knights added to the enemy's hand. No, I'm just gonna go this way. It's fine.
I'm so concerned for you.
What are you talking about? It's fine. Do something like that, maybe. I don't know. It's so angry looking.
It's so ominous.
So, Burrow's Vengeance. When this dies, deal 3 damage to the cube, which killed it. Every 20 seconds, create a Vengeful Spirit above.
Yeah, it buries into the ground and it sits there.
Vengeful Spirits. Before this dies, deal 4 damage to the enemy that killed it. And flying.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sunflower. Stability Grid. After another ally is created, if it's damaged, heal it for 1 HP. Otherwise, grant it 1 max HP.
That'd be pretty good for us.
Every 2 seconds, create a duality laser beam in front. Every tick the cube in front will heal 1 HP if it's an ally, or take 1 damage otherwise. Oof. That's a rude laser beam.
It's a great laser beam.
Large warrior slime. After this dies, creates a medium warrior slime, and then presumably a small warrior slime. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. No, that makes sense. That's how slimes work.
Aging replication. Every time the mana cost of this in seconds has passed, randomly either gain strength -1 or poison 6, and then create a copy of this above this.
Ugh. All right.
All right. There are consequences.
There are consequences.
So with the army, do we still get everything for free? Like, is this going to be really insane?
I don't know.
Like, what if I just do something like this? That laser is above my guy, so not that worried about it. So, but this is gonna be like the test.
Well, you're at minus 190 mana.
But for the first 5,
Yes, but we placed 8.
Well, I took out the duality laser for what that's worth. It's gonna be a hot minute until I have mana. I think I might have done a bad. I think I did it real bad.
And your lasers are stuck.
Yep.
Huh.
We learned a lot today.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna get some money. Look, it's not.
Well, can you do anything with your relics? Like, can you hover over your relics and like click them on or off or anything? Or
No. So this one, I think one of them was free, and then the other billion weren't.
well, which admittedly the relic says that it
Lose 5 times.
lose 5 times mana cost.
But I was hoping that since it would be free, that the cost would be free. That's
No.
That's what my brain was hoping.
Because it's not free. It generates its mana back.
Oh, well, I didn't generate that mana back. That's for dang sure.
Or maybe you did. It's just you generated 50 back, but you spent 250.
Yeah,
so you went to negative 200.
Well, either way, I'm super dead.
Will it let you cast anything else? There's
Uh,
something that said that you can. It'll hurt.
yeah, won't even
Damages you too.
won't even let me. So, but my
Your
hero fought
priest, your priest can do damage. Well,
back. Defeat.
no.
Oh, we almost had enough mana to start casting things.
The dwarven debt collector killed you.
Oh, look at his eyes.
Yeah, hey Lee, do you remember that it said there were consequences?
When there's no more debt, this exiles itself. Every second deal 1 damage to every touching enemy neutral. Strength 7 deals 7 more damage. Every time the mana cost of this in seconds is passed, randomly either gain. No, yeah.
I see the buff. Also, look at the enemy's hand.
Oh yeah, it's got.
They got a couple of
call upon debt. Every minute there's a debt random. Oh jeez, added more cubes, more dangerous, and they're always free. Debt reshuffler. When there's no more debt, this exiles itself. Every minute, the player loses 1 starting mana permanently, but gains 1 gold. Oh jeez.
Oh.
Debt of
existence.
After this is created, exile a random non-leader enemy for every 100 debt. So, all right, so going into debt was
very bad.
And the interaction was also bad for what I wanted to do. So I ruined a perfectly good run with science, which is really the story of the day. But that dwarven debt collector is scary.
Yeah, that definitely dwarven debt. Oh, right, that was 1 health, though. That wasn't an end of a run.
Well, I don't think it's going to get any better.
No, I don't think so. Especially because we still have to pay money to leave.
Wait, 10 times debt relief. If you're in debt, gain 30 gold. 10 of them. But every 5 minutes, a random non-leader enemy dies.
You know what? Honestly, that's fine. Because the way that our build goes, right? We're putting out so many leeches. Oh no, one of our leeches is going to die every 5 minutes? Whatever. We've got 50 of them.
I don't know if we will anymore because we kind of ruined our build with the army thing. I could put out a bunch of leeches to start, but then we're going to be in like super debt.
That's true.
After an allied leader is healed, it also deals 1 damage to all touching enemies. Every 10 times an enemy takes damage, a random allied leader deals 1 damage to a random enemy.
Maybe the tiny mana dimension.
Every minute gain 10 max mana. Yeah.
Just more mana, please. Also,
I
maybe go to your inventory and slurp up all those
think
potions.
I think you can only use them in
Oh,
yeah.
dang.
All
right.
All right. After this dies, remove this building, create a copy here with full HP. Just a wall that's hard to get away. Comet, crystal wall,
Yeah.
slime vase. It makes a warrior slime when it dies. Stability grid, mana crystallizer. Gain 1 max mana for every mana you have. Every 2 seconds, your max mana is larger than 1,000 to create 1 mana.
Oh, we need that.
Yeah.
Now, can we look at our? Yeah, I think we just need to. He still got one thing, by the way.
And we're still in debt.
Yes, but we got close.
Every minute, if there's a debt, add a random debt cube. Well, look, I tried not being in debt. I didn't.
Can we click on our artifacts down there and turn that off in any way?
No. No, we can't. We just have.
And that's just every time.
Every time.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't realize the consequences of my actions when I did them.
Okay.
A bunch of leeches.
Just make 8 leeches and then just wait, I guess. Yeah.
Look, that wasn't that painful.
No. Wasn't so bad, but...
Look, we'll just send the leeches 9 at a time. We're not going to worry about...
anything else.
The
It's
other
just 9 leeches
just
go.
9 leeches and then 9 more leeches. And we're just going to hope that 18 leeches is enough.
Yeah, pretty much. He's getting all sorts of stuff in his hand from the debt, but I don't think it matters. I think the leeches get him.
As long as a debt collector doesn't, come running
No,
down the hill.
there was a debt collector. The leeches ate him.
Oh, okay, good.
Also, you didn't put that in the right spot, so there's only 6 leeches on that one.
Nah. Oh, there's somebody coming. The plant debt collector.
The plant debt collector.
Oh, this boss has a lot of hit points.
That's okay.
I don't think it is okay. All right, come on.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the plant debt collector doesn't have climb.
Leeches, go. Nom 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 nom.
Got a one leech over there.
Yeah.
He's doing his best.
Well, not anymore. He's not.
It's fine. Here come more leeches. The leech brigade.
Oh, it's another debt collector.
No.
Hold on. Oh, we're gonna have enough.
Leeches.
Get him, boys.
What is that?
A hired assassin.
Every minute, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader. Oh, it's fine.
That's fine. We just ate the assassin. It's fine.
And the boss is going down.
Jeez.
Man, we need more money. Quick.
We're still barely in debt.
Oh no.
Add-on. After another add-on ally is placed, it gains all the abilities of this. Every 10 seconds, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. So we can put that on our leeches, theoretically.
Maybe.
Every 2 seconds, if there's an ally in all touching positions, deal 1 damage to each of them, generate 10 mana.
You know, if we could surround that with leeches.
Yeah. But I don't think it would last long enough, and we... Their poison cube deals damage. I think we just go for Vortex Eye, and we just make some Vortex leeches. After another non-ally... Because this is not an ally, so it won't super multiply. So we place this for 40, and then when we play a non-add-on ally, it gains...
Yeah, it gains this ability. The Vortex Eye goes away.
Will all of them get it, or one of them get it?
It's a great question. Science.
We're doing science. A shop.
Hey, do you want to take a curse to get more money?
After an ally dies, every ally with the same name takes 1 damage. No.
That would ruin us.
No, thank you.
Okay, what about the other bad curse?
This one's really bad. After an enemy is created, another copy is created above it. So
Honestly, that's not that bad.
you want them to have multiple stuff? Would be out of
That's
debt.
what we do.
All
It's,
right.
it's only fair. Army versus army. Let's do this.
We're out of debt.
Plus, we're out of debt, which that's gonna help a lot.
After each battle, encounter a random event. After each battle.
Dang.
Gain 1 life. After you lose a battle, add a random cube to your inventory.
Oh, there's an adorable slime.
Every 6 minutes, every cube in your hand with infinite uses gets 1 extra HP.
Done.
Start with a Ring of Time, which grants a non-leader 1 additional second every 3 seconds, and is returned when the cube dies.
Freaking seconds.
It's just more time for time. Turn enemy deals damage, reducing an ally to 0 or less HP. It gains -1 strength for 10 seconds. With considering how we swarm, that's actually not bad.
That's pretty good.
Let's grab that. Let's see. These are just stuff. After this dies, create the first cube in your hand, which costs at least 10 less than this.
10 less than this, which...
Let's see. Replace all cubes in the enemy's hand with completely random cubes with infinite uses. Bleh. Nah, I think I'm just gonna...
I think we're good. Do we want to get this one? Oh, trash perks!
Oh, trash perks. Get rid of perks, not curses.
So, if you want...
Do we want to go back to our original plan? I think we probably should. Man, the army, you've gone... You were so valuable. You cost us so much.
But I think our old plan was better. It feels bad.
Feels real bad.
Because we spent a lot upgrading that.
We did.
But you know what? I think it's worth it. And then do we get more deck size? Do we re-roll? Do we just walk away?
I'll do 1 reroll.
Okay.
After an ally is created, it gains all abilities of a bouncy ball.
We do create some allies. I want to see bouncy slugs.
Bouncy ball. Arcing. After this collides, it gains a slightly random amount of arcing upward momentum. If it's not an ally, also deal 1 damage to it. Every 1/4 of a second, it moves forwards. Turns around if it can't move forwards. Ooh, the turning around part.
Oh, the turning around could be bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
After an ally moves, if it's not touching at least 3 allies, it gains 2 extra HP. Oh.
There we go.
That's something we can work with. Big stomp. After an ally is created, it kills a random enemy with at most 1/10 of this ally's HP.
I mean,
our guys aren't big enough.
Our guys are not big.
Let's see. Bottle shockwave, bottle knowledge.
A bottle shockwave would be good for a really long, drawn-out battle.
Yeah.
Because that auto repeats for the rest of the battle. Ooh.
Another ally is created. 20% chance to add a copy of it to your hand, except it gains a random bonus and costs 5 more mana.
Make better.
Yeah, but it costs
better
more.
Leeches. That's true.
You know what? I'm gonna hold on to my money because I'm scared.
Yeah, scared now.
Of consequences. Choose 1 of 3 curses to gain.
Oh.
After an ally takes damage, it moves forwards.
That's
not bad at all. Every 3 seconds, if there's no non-leader ally, every allied leader deals 3 damage to itself.
That's not bad either. That's never going to be a problem.
At the start of each battle, 5 free nights added to the enemy's hand. I mean, the Curse of Courage, though, is like really...
We want him to move forward, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Top row.
Yeah. I didn't even look at what the curse was. That's how much I didn't care. I was like, whatever, man.
That's fine. We saw the vortex. Like, you know what? Let's do this. It's just Leroy Jenkins.
Do something like that.
Didn't end up liking those lasers all that much.
I mean, they're fine. It's just like there's other stuff. But I'm not using like the diggy guy or the diggy holes.
I mean, you also still have rock in slot 9. Can you remove that? Actually, I don't think you can remove that. It's locked.
And it gets bonuses from me being a priest dwarf because it just
automatically
gets healed a lot. Tar pit. Before the cube above moves, there's 80% chance it doesn't move.
Okay.
But I'll just create a bridge of bodies.
Bridge of bodies. Yep.
Grave ruined wall, common anthill, chaotic drone.
Forward or backwards.
Homes in. Every 3 seconds, if it's in the same column as a homing target, create 1 damage down bullet in retarget homing. A treadmill.
Oh no!
Every second, try to use 20 energy to generate 10 mana. An area blast. After this created, do 7 damage to every cube reduced by their distance to this cube. Okay.
Okay.
And then they just place a million things because they start with a bajillion energy.
Oh, and yeah, well, a bajillion energy and everything they place gets doubled.
It's true. Do I go really hard?
You want to go really hard?
I can go really hard.
You could.
Oh, the chaotic drones, though. I guess I shouldn't go that hard. I should send out a couple of guys.
Maybe. I don't know. You could test it.
But they're gonna shoot my guy.
Eventually. They gotta get there first.
They're gonna get there faster than I'm gonna get the energy to do my tactic here.
Change your mind. You can put up a slug. You can put up a laser.
It didn't even go after my guy. All right. I'm just going full belief mode here. Oh, jeez. Oh, my guy moved. He's schmoovin'. He's getting out of the way.
What does he have? He is getting hit.
46 now.
All right, you have 100.
They're getting schmooved around. Okay.
Hey, we put up to a fifth if you wanted. You might want to put a laser just in midair to start shooting those things.
The lasers are expensive though. They're 50.
That's true. Oh. Also, your leader got very far forward.
Yeah, it's fine.
I suppose if you build them high enough in the air, they just create wall of leeches.
Victory. Prison Warden. 35 mana. Only allies can move backwards.
Okay, whatever.
Laser Tank. Every 5 seconds create a laser blast in front, but it costs 80 mana.
Yeah.
And reusable Bear Trap. After an enemy moves onto this, deal 7 damage to it. Cooldown 20 seconds. That's not awful.
Not awful.
Grab it. Enemies are frozen for 40 seconds and slowed by 20% forever.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Right. How does it upgrade?
Just it's just passive. Enemies are 20% slower.
I don't hate that.
What we got?
After an ally moves, if it's now touching at least two allies.
So it drops it from 3 to 2.
Yeah, but where do you see how many were?
Yeah.
Let's see. After an enemy deals damage reducing allies to 0, it hurts itself. After an enemy deals damage reducing a cube to 0, it loses strength for 20 seconds and -1 armor permanently.
Okay, so it's anything, not just allies. It's double duration and it has a permanent on top of it.
Gain 10 max mana every minute and every map step.
Ooh.
That seems pretty good.
That seems very good.
And we saw Injured Veterans. We saw Paradox Clock.
I like the tiny mana dimension, and I like the bottled ice, I think. Can we do more than one? We could.
All right, that's what we're doing.
Don't go into debt.
I'm not
don't go into debt.
I'm not going into debt. I've learned my lessons.
Don't go into debt. Oh
God. I've learned my lessons. No more dwarfs. Instead, it's a bear trap just in case.
Just bear trap. Okay.
Leader, healer, sunflower, scaffolding. Can't move down any position diagonally below. Far and empty. Earth and wave. Yeah, won't be moved by the world if there's cube below. Gravity puller. And then a fire generator.
Which creates fire sparks. Okay. Look at that scaffolding up in the corner.
Alright.
What are you doing?
So, I feel like I need to put something early just to keep these guys from being bad.
Oh, you know,
they don't.
What if you just put stone?
It's true.
Oh, it is an ally.
Let's see. Before this, it collides with a non-ally. This dice deals 10 damage to it. So a non-ally, this will die. So this is actually, it's just going to erode these 4, right?
Correct.
So that's not that
I think
bad.
you're fine.
Now, these things, on the other hand, pulling projectiles.
All they're gonna do is try to pull things forward, which again, if you're worried, you just put like a stone or something up there.
Yeah, you know what? I'll put 1 stone there. Oh, there's a lot of pulling. There's a lot of pulling happening.
Yeah, but they don't do damage though, do they?
I don't think so. And can they not pull? They do pull it towards. Oh yeah, it's got to be close. Okay. But yeah, they're gonna be pulling them down. I'm gonna hope that's
I
fine.
think you're okay.
One.
Are you taking damage?
2.
Oh no, he was slapping the.
Why do those get moved forwards when I do things? It's weird. All right.
And
Go.
go, my leech army.
There. Now my guy will just hang out in his little zone.
What is happening up in the top of
They're
the
launching
screen
fireballs, but like up in no man's land for no reason. And then we're just they're spawning
Eating the
things and
world.
then we just eat the world, yeah.
there? Huh.
Go leeches. After this is created, gain 10 max mana. After this is created repeatedly, deal 1 damage to a random enemy which still has HP left and generate a minus 1 mana until you have no more
Until you
mana.
have no more mana.
No thank you.
No thank you.
Oh yeah, we haven't
Add-on
been trying the add-ons yet.
We don't need it.
I know we don't, but
But we could try it, yeah.
we got a big slime or big leeches.
We could have big leeches.
You know. Question mark. Shrine to the chaotic deity. Obtain a random cube of the highest rarity. Gain the chaos species, but lose 50 starting mana and lose all the cubes it normally gives. No thank you. Destroy. Curse of Chaos. Difficulties increased by 1 and gain money.
Also, go look up to the chaos species for a moment, though.
Uh,
Chaos. Start each battle with another cube from the library in your hand, and also permanently costs 20% less.
and it's one of
That's just like a passive.
like a puzzle
thing.
box or transform
Okay.
or
So, yeah,
chaotic
for not
form.
so it would ruin what we're doing now. So I think just a random cube of the highest rarity is just fine.
Explosive damage amplifier. It's got armor 1. After this is placed, exile a random non-leader ally with the same name and lose its ability. After the cube takes damage, deal 1 damage to every cube touching it. Meh. I'm sure
I
there's...
mean, that's actually kind of cool because it's got that 1 armor.
Yeah.
So it's just things hit it, and then it retaliates by stabbing everything next to it.
Start of each battle, neutrals gain. After this dies, the killer generates 5 mana.
Oh, that's for neutral things.
Yeah, so like
So
traps
like
and
dirt and
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
So if you were just eating dirt, you could generate mana.
I do eat some dirt.
You do eat some dirt?
Let's see. Staircase. Every minute, a random ally of cost 20 or less creates an immovable copy diagonally above and behind itself.
Oh, Jesus.
Just even more of them.
That's so many.
Every minute, create a skyvine in a random position at the top of the map. Grow downwards and generate 1 mana every 30 seconds.
Ooh, mana generation.
but slow mana regeneration. I think I'd rather eat dirt.
Eat dirt. Eat dirt.
Just gotta eat dirt.
Go eat dirt. All right. They got sunflower. They got.
All right. So let's. I'm gonna continue to not use the add-ons because our mana is precious.
It's true. All right, jump up to 3 speed.
I
Try to.
didn't even look to see what they were doing.
It's true.
So.
Oh, they're shooting.
Oh, they're shooting, but they're shooting above my head. Oh, but they're dropping stuff from the sky. Oh, the Winter Shrine. I'm gonna try to hold out for a hero. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Your leader has a decent amount of health, I think.
Yeah. We're still fine. We're still fine. And okay, here we go.
So just 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4, 5.
everything I click gets pushed forward. Oh, because the Curse of Courage. But why is it taking damage?
Because of your leader. Yeah, the veterans. They're taking 1 damage and then getting 1 max HP.
That all makes sense now.
Huh. I hadn't thought of that, but that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Right, now we have to wait. As soon as we hit 15, the Leech Army is coming.
All right. You just.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, they destroyed a lot of my creation amplifiers.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Rude.
So do we wait and see if this army is enough? Do we have a backup plan?
This army is super enough. Also, oh, yeah, eating them dirts.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job.
Toothy Barrier. Just regenerate and retaliate. Just don't come near me. Death Ball. Projectile. The next thing that it hits just kills.
Dang.
And then after another ally is created, move it forward. Don't really need either in any of these. I'll grab the Toothy Barrier for what that's worth.
Okay.
I think this will be our last area here. I don't know how long this goes.
Looks like an upgraded ice bottle.
Hey, look, injured veterans.
I mean, yeah.
That is an upgraded ice bottle.
You know, if those stack, does that mean that if we had like the second injured veterans, we'd do 2 damage to everyone and give it 2 max HP? Or if we had 2 of those ice bottles, everything is slowed by 40%?
It's an excellent question. I don't know.
I mean...
after an ally is created by a differently named cube, 25% chance it creates a copy of itself in a random position on the left side of the battlefield. I mean, we do a lot of that.
We do a lot of that.
That's all the money we have for it. I'm not.
You didn't even look at the other stuff?
Scared, James.
Oh, no, we can't take the mana taxes.
No, absolutely not. Every minute, 5 seconds of additional time happens for all enemies. After you lose a battle, get a random curse with no re-rolling. Look, I ain't gonna lose again. I have 1 heart. 1 heart and a dream. And also...
That's true.
Oh, victory!
Hey.
Accept victory, end the run, turn back, loop to another map at its end. You'll reach the choice again. Challenge the universe, try to complete one of many impossible challenges for no reward.
Perfect.
Well, this is the end of the video, so we're gonna accept our victory. Game 1!
We may have almost ruined ourselves.
We almost ruined everything, but we fixed it, so it's fine.
Yeah, we threw it in the trash.
Stone has a melee attack. It's Warrior Dwarf.
It's actually kind of cool.
Plant species. Every 3 minutes, every ally gains 5 max HP.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, legendary rarity. 42 different cubes.
Yeah.
Whew. Wizard class. Your stone increases your max mana by 10 until it dies.
Okay. Now, we increased max mana quite a bit, but we didn't really do anything with max mana.
That's true. We just use it as a tool.
Yeah.
But there you go, Cube Chaos. We did okay, and then we did great, and then we did awful, and then we did great.
Exactly.
The story of Cube Chaos.
Perfect. Also, there's an entire menu option that is blocked until level 7.
Correct.
Huh.
So, yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff in this game. So,
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, it's definitely better than it looks on the surface.
yeah.
Which is what everybody was saying. Can't judge a book by its cover.
So, obviously, let us know what you think in the comments. If you want to see more of it, let us know. And with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye-bye.